One arrow that strikes the neck of the most dangerous man in the world, Genghis Khan. And the man who shot that arrow, he immediately awaited his death. But destiny had written something else for him. This is the story of Jebe Noyan, the warrior who began as Genghis Khan's enemy, but became his greatest weapon. The year was 1201. The Mongolian steppes were a battlefield. Genghis Khan's army was fighting against his former blood brother, Jamuka. Everywhere there was blood, dust, and the stench of death. Amid this chaos, a silent arrow flew through the air and pierced straight into Genghis Khan's neck. The Khan fell from his horse. Panic spread through the army. Was their leader dead? Fear gripped every heart. And the man who released that arrow? A young warrior named Zurgadai. He had written his own death sentence. Zurgadai was captured and brought before the Khan. Everyone thought the Khan would behead him instantly. But Zurgadai did not tremble. He looked straight into the Khan's eyes and said, "Yes, I shot the arrow. But if you spare me, perhaps I can become your most loyal soldier." The Khan saw his courage and smiled. He was deeply inspired by his words. Instead of killing him, Genghis Khan forgave him. He gave him a new name, Jeb, meaning arrow. Jeb fought countless battles for Genghis Khan, and in every battle, he relied not just on strength, but on strategy. His clever tactics, sudden attacks, and flawless planning became the backbone of the Khan's victories. In 1211, a war broke out against China's Jin Dynasty. The Jin had strong fortresses and a massive army, but Jeb outsmarted them with his cunning. Every move he made worked perfectly, and their empire crumbled under his strategies. Jeb's greatest moment came when the Shah of Khwarezm murdered Mongol envoys. Genghis Khan's rage reached the heavens. He assigned Jeb the mission to bring the Khwarezmian Shah to his end. Jeb took only a few soldiers with him and started his campaign against the Shah. This was not just a war, it was a hunt that lasted for months. Finally, on a remote island, he cornered the Shah. There, the Shah met his inevitable end. Jeb proved that once he set out for a hunt, his prey never escaped alive. In 1223, Jebe Noyan and his ally Subutai marched towards Europe. The Georgian army was wiped out in days. The Mongol storm swept through the cities of Kiev and Rus. Fear poisoned the veins of Europe. People prayed, saying, "God save us from the hooves of Jeb's horses." This was not just war. It was a display of how Mongol power could shake the world. And at the center of this storm was Jeb. But then, as fate had created him, it also destroyed him. While returning from the campaign, Jebe fell seriously ill. Some say he was poisoned. Others believe exhaustion from endless wars killed him. No one knows the truth. It is only said that the warrior who brought death to others himself left this world in silence.